want to talk a little bit about the Rensøy serve, the new and famous serve that's more or less impossible to return if you do it right. In this video we want to show you some different ways to do it. We just don't think there is one specific way that you have to do it, but you have to have some ground elements clear to make it right, but then you can change it in a way that fits you the best. If I would do it, it would look something like this. See, I'm not quite as good as Markus Rensøy, but I'm getting there. It's still quite hard to return, but it's not impossible yet. I think what's important for me is that the distance between the shuttle and the racket is as small as possible, for when I do the flick with the shuttle, so many different variations can happen. So I don't really know what will happen after I do the flick, so I have to make the time between the flick and the hit as short as possible. I think that's the most important thing for me. And then when I can control that, I try to focus on doing the flick as powerful as possible. See, if I do like this, there's not so much spin in the shuttle. But if I give it a lot of power, there will be much more spin in the shuttle. But there will also be quite a big variation in how the shuttle can turn out. I'll try just one more time here. See, there I tried to put a lot of power to make a lot of spin, and then a lot of things can happen. Often what happens to me is the shuttle flies very fast down here. So I have to hit it before that happens. That was actually quite good.
Yep, I want to talk about this serve as well that is kind of magical. What is funny is that this way of spinning the shuttle is actually something I put out 3 years ago on my YouTube channel, but that was about how to receive it. So when I do like this, they can practice the lift. So it's basically the same technique. We put it like Les just showed, like this, and then we fire it away like all we can, so it will really spin a lot. What I tried to do, because in the beginning when I did this serve, this happened all the way. It just fired down towards the side, and so, but when I try to make the shuttle in slow motion, I can see that just when I fire it, make it spin, the shuttle will actually go like this way. So when I know it will go like this, when I hit it, then I began to put the shuttle like this, because then when I fire it, it will turn slightly and I will actually hit it quite straight. But just as Lasse said, there is no real way, there's no kind of step-by-step how to do it. You just need to make it spin, and it has to go cross-court like a low serve, and the one who's best with that assignment wins, kind of. There's no chosen way of how to do it. But I'll just try to show it the way I know, or the way I succeed with this serve. That is like spinning it this way. It kind of rock star, I don't know what it is. Anyway. And that was actually quite good. I could feel like I could hit it even harder. Ah! Yeah, that was not that crazy. This one will be insane.
Insane it was.
Sometimes when you have to perform, shit happens.